The Transfiguration is kind of a head scratcher when it comes to scripture. Even the disciples who were there with Jesus when this happened aren't really sure what's going on. Now, as I've taken time to think about the Transfiguration over the years, I've come to think of it as an icon. So icons are written in order for us to see in picture form something that helps us understand something theologically, something that helps us understand a greater concept of the church. And with the Transfiguration, we see this as God showing who Jesus really is. Because we know Jesus came to fulfill the law, which we see represented in the person of Moses, who we just happened to have talked about this past Sunday with our Old Testament reading. And we also know that Jesus is the fulfillment of the prophets. And we see here in the Transfiguration, Elijah, often considered the greatest, if not one of the greatest of the prophets, and who incidentally we'll be talking about more this coming Sunday again with our Old Testament reading. So here we see Jesus in glory with the representation of the law and the representation of the prophets right there with him. We have a clearer sense of Jesus as that fulfillment of those two. Now, the interesting thing with icons is they're written in a very specific way. Oftentimes when you see icons, and we see these examples in our icons here at St. Luke's, sometimes you'll notice the frame. In that frame, the nimbus, the halo of the saint is coming out from the frame. So it's almost like the icon is coming out towards us. And it shows not only God's desire to be in a closer relationship with us, but it's also a sign that with icons, we're not just meant to sit and adore them and bask in their beauty our whole lives. We're meant to take that beauty that we see. We're meant to take it and come forward with it and to bring that glory that we see to all that we meet. The icon is a sign that we're taking what we understand from God, that understanding we've gotten from the icon. We're meant to take it and bring it out into the world. And that's why Peter, in his not thinking and his uncertainty of what's going on, we often look at as misunderstanding what's going on in front of him, because he wants to take this moment and keep it and make it still, instead of bringing forth that message that's received in the icon to the world. So if we ask, why did the Transfiguration happen? It's because of this. It's so that we will understand better that Jesus is the fulfillment of both the law and the prophets, and that we would take that message, that good news of who Jesus is, and spread that message throughout the whole world.